National.
Well, they can be a little bit difficult to work with when it comes to loan modifications.
That's what Princess said, but she said she had contacts with the bank and could get me both my loan balance and interest rate reduced.
She told you that?
Yes, I feel that she not only lied to me, but she made me pay for the service before she even approached the bank.
Well, how much did you pay her?
Well, I don't have any money. That's why I'm seeking a loan modification. And she requested a fee of $10,000. And she requested that I pay that fee as a quote-unquote special friend, if you know what I mean.
No, I don't know what you mean.
I think you know well enough what I mean. She made me go to bed with her. And if I don't get that loan modification and I don't get it soon, I'm going to be going to the state board and reporting both of you.
Okay, before you do that, just let me get a hold of somebody at Thornhill first, and we'll be over there right away. Just give me your address. I'll meet you at, say, 3:30.
That would be lovely. I live at 2117 North Charing Cross Road.
I'm really sorry about this. We'll see you very soon. Okay. Princess, it's India. I got a call from Ryan Keeley today. Yeah, she let me know about your little escapade the other night, and she is not happy. Yeah, she wants to report us and have our licenses taken away. Yeah. Well, I scheduled a meeting today with her at 3:30 to try and smooth things over. I expect you to be there, and I need the paperwork with you. All right.
Julianne, India, I'd like to thank you so much for coming. I want to talk to you about something I went over with Princess 2 days ago. I'm looking for a loan modification of sorts. She'd done my friend Jennifer's loan modification. I bought my house at the peak of the market at $385, and I put 20% down cash, and I had mortgaged at $308. And this was 4 years ago when I bought. So, of course, I've just been paying off interest right now, and now I'm in a situation where, also with the current economic situation, my income has dropped 40%, and I would really like to figure out some way that I can keep this house. When I talked to Princess 2 days ago, she said it would be no problem, it takes some favors, it takes some doing, but she could go down to Thornhill, First National, and rework my loan so we could maybe refinance it at the current market value of $270, which I know is a big leap, but she, like I said, she worked magic for my friend Jen, and she assured me that she could absolutely get this done. Along with doing that, we had discussed adjusting the interest rate on my loan, because I had a very high interest rate because I bought at the peak, and bring it down to about 4%. I can't remember exactly what it's at right now, but my current payment is $2,154, and bring that back down close to the $1,200 range, just so I can stay in this house and stay affording it. So we'd gone all over this. This was all. She said that it wouldn't be a problem, and as I had confidence with her because she had done this for a friend of mine already, she collected her fee up front. And now I am here to understand that I have paid a fee and my loan modification will not go through as she had implied that it had. So, hot water, I guess.
Well, if you don't mind my asking, what was the fee?
It was a value of $10,000.
Well, I can't really speak for Princess's actions. I think that's more of India's issue. Although
Yes.
I'm not exactly not sure how she could promise something so it's far more difficult and complicated than what it sounds. And not only are you asking for a drop in your interest rate, which is something that can possibly be done without too much trouble, but you want us to actually renegotiate the value of your home and drop it quite a large amount of money. And I'm not so sure that kind of a loan modification is something that the bank is going to be willing to offer. I mean, this is not an easy thing to ask for. Honestly,
know.
It's not really asked for.
I know it's a tough thing, and she'd done something for a friend of mine. I know it's kind of an outrageous offer to ask something so big,
I have
but
no idea what she could have possibly have done for your friend, because I honestly, you're asking for something that.
I totally understand that. But if you look at the records, I've been in good standing with this loan for the past 4 years. I've taken great care of the house, and in this current market value, if the loan modification doesn't happen now, what's going to happen is I'm going to have to default on my loan, and the bank's going to have to take it back, and you're going to be stuck with the house in this market, sitting here empty, not being sold, or you can continue for me to pay what I can pay on the loan. So I know it's a long shot, but I was assured by Princess that it was a strong possibility.
Once again, Princess is a broker where she isn't the bank itself.
I know.
She's not. She can try to find different banks in other places to finance your situation, but to actually promise the money herself, unless she happens to have it and stocked away in her savings account, I'm not exactly sure how she could promise something like that.
And I'm learning now
and
that
I feel for and I feel for your situation. I really do. You're one of hundreds of thousands of people that are going through a very similar thing, with the finances and the big. I did, in getting this meeting, I did look at your records, and I do see that you are in good standing. Absolutely. I'm going to try to look at the interest rate side of it, but once again, I'm really not sure how it is that we're going to actually get your home reappraised. It's such a lower amount, and the bank is just going to decide that you don't owe tens of thousands of dollars. I'm really not. I'm not hopeful of that, and that is just not done.
Well,
so
I wish I had talked to you first before I talked to Princess.
yeah,
It would give me more realistic.
I wish you had too, and with I'm sure India will have her.
India has a little bit more insight into the situation,
say.
and we're actually dealing with a two-part situation. The loan, of course, is something that I'm very concerned about, but what I'm more concerned about is how Princess misrepresented what she could do for me, and the way that she went about extracting her fee, I think, was highly unethical, and I think that it's something that if we don't come to some sort of a solution, I'm very happy to go to the state board and tell them the entire story.
I really don't want things to go that way. So if you don't mind, I'd really like to have a little discussion with Julia Ann and Princess very quickly.
Of course, I understand.
Thank you.
Wow, this is quite a dilemma.
It is a very big dilemma. And Princess, you've got us here. So we're going to need to find a way to work this out between us, because we don't want to lose our licenses, do we?
No.
No. So we need to make this up to Julia Ann. And I'm thinking that you're in the good position to do that for us. So I'm thinking that maybe you could make Julia Ann your special friend.
Well, it might be a start, but I don't know how we're going to ensure that she's not going to do this again. Can you be certain?
I think we can work it out. Make her feel like you really mean it and you want to do something right.
Okay. Maybe you ought to take care of Ryan.
I'll take care of it. I'll leave you too. Well, I think that they have some things to negotiate, and I think it's probably going to take them a little while. So I thought maybe we could just relax and maybe have a drink.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. These things normally go well?
Yeah, I think they're going to be able to work it out, so
Okay. All
let's
right.
keep our fingers crossed.